Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review we're going to be looking at the Takara Japanese exclusive Robotmaster Reverse Convoy from 2005. What we're going to do with this video then, we're going to unbox him live in a second and have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. I'll show you the accessories that come with him to help you know if yours is complete. And of course, I'll show you the gimmick, which allows him to switch between Optimus Prime, or Convoy as he was known in Japan, and Megatron. A couple of things before we get started. First of all, I'd like to thank Paul from the Space Bridge, because that's where I purchased this from. And secondly, if you're new to this channel or you like to see Japanese exclusive figures reviewed, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help this channel out. Let's start off by looking at the box then. So as I say, this is a Robotmasters figure. This is completely new to me. This is the first one I've seen of these in hand, and indeed Robotmaster figure, as I own none of them. So we can see through there, I'm going to take it out in a second, that we've got like what we know as Optimus Prime's head. But if you hear me refer to him as Convoy, that's because in Japan, Optimus Prime's name was Convoy. On the top of the box, we've got the alternate mode there, which is the tank, of course. And then we've got the robot mode. Got a lovely bit of artwork there. And then if we spin it round to the back, you can see that we've got the two heads that are going to be used. And there he is with his Megatron head. It looks like we've got a firing missile. And it looks like there is his tech spec. Right, I think that's it. Oh, there's a little bit of a spiel there, so let's have a look at that. Robotmasters 24 Reverse Convoy. It's the new world where Metallic Warrior gathers, join the Robotmasters and let the battle begin. So let's open this up. This isn't a sealed item, so I'm quite happy to take it straight out and have a look at it. So we've got the instructions and what looks like a catalogue there, which will, in fact, let's have a quick look at these right now then. So yes, indeed, this is a catalogue, and this is going to be very interesting for me because, again, I don't own any other Robotmasters, so I'll do a separate video on this in far more detail when I get round as a separate video for you. We've also got the instructions here, and this is looking pretty basic. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the transformation process on this video. Right, let's have a look at this then. So it's just a bit like a clamshell, and that bit's separately on the outside. That's a nice little touch. And then if we bring this out here, okay, there he is. This again, is that going to tip over? Probably. So that was the backing card that was behind it, and look, there we have Convoy and Megatron. I'm just going to slot this back in, and what's that? Is that some robot points on the flap? Oh, there's something there which I never noticed before. Yes, it is. It's robot points. That's what the Japanese did with their figures. I think it's a brilliant little touch. They put the robot points and, I suppose, collector's cards and things on the inside of the flap, so it saved you actually damaging the figures. So let's have a look at him. He should, yeah, just about. He does come out of the packaging. I'm going to take out the weapon as well. Nice and carefully unscrew this. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to give you a bit of a spiel about the figure. So he's a retool of the Generation 2 hero Megatron. Reverse Convoy features an all-new cannon, a new Convoy head where Megatron's head used to be, and a new Megatron head that, as you'll see in a second, it flips out from behind the cannon, and the cannon fires a missile when the barrel is pulled back. There's the missile. I've just separated it from the packaging so you can have a look at it to help you know if this is the one that you're missing, or if you've got this and you now know what it comes from. The back of the cannon also detaches and can be a handheld weapon. That's obviously what this is. So these are fused missiles. They don't come out at all. And yeah, I think by the looks of this, if I turn this carefully around, brilliant. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's tight. There we go. So I imagine that's the dowel to hold it in position. Let's have a look at him then. So he's in his Convoy mode, which is, of course, Optimus Prime. There's the head sculpt. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. I can't really. That's better. There you go. You've got the lovely Autobot logo on his chest. Articulation-wise, the shoulders will go all the way around. It'll move up and back, but that's more for transformation. And we've got movement at the bicep, like so. Waist, there is waist articulation. I suppose you could call that knees. These are the feet, but they're just painted on. There's nothing else there. In fact, there's a big hollow space in the back, and that is, of course, it'll be for transformation purposes. This is the clever little gimmick I'm going to show you in a second. I'm just going to pop him there and see if he stands up. Now, I know that people say you should use something flat, but the slope, if I put something flat, it makes them fall over even faster because it's sloped down even more. In fact, no, let's have a look then. So let's take the weapon, let's pop it in his hand, and now he's going to be totally uneven. But hey, in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to balance him up against this for a second. And then before we do the gimmicks, I've just got a little bit more to read to you. So Reverse Convoy is also known as Rebirth Megatron or Reverse Prime. He's an expert in the field of energy production from the planet Vehicon, and he utilises a black hole link system to unknown ends. The use of this system had the inadvertent effect of allowing Reverse Convoy to become possessed by the spark of Megatron. So let's have a look at the gimmick then. So here we go. We're just going to take the convoy head and very simply push it forward, tilt it all the way over. You've got this little flap there so you can turn it back over. Now I know it looks very strange, but behind here comes Megatron's head. Swing it round, push it into position, and there you go. He is now Megatron. As simple as that. Just folds around. It's such a cool little gimmick. It's such a basic figure, but it is so cool. Really liking this. Right then, let's transform him. So what we're going to do, we're going to transform into his blue and tan M1 Abrams tank. In fact, yeah, let's do the missile first. So if we pop the missile in, you can see the whole barrel springing back. And I believe, because I just read it, if I pull this back, from the front, there you go. That's how you fire it. So not as much venom as in some of the old Takara figures, but I suppose this is 2005, so it's a little newer, but it does still fire nonetheless. Right. Okay, let's get these instructions out. I just want to make sure I do it absolutely properly without damaging it. Okay, so it's telling me what I need to do first and foremost is turn the arms around like so, and then fold these up like that. Same on this side, turn it around. Is it that way? Line it up rather, and then fold them up. Once I've done that, I'm just making sure I'm doing it in the correct way. As I said, I don't want to damage this at all. I'm going to fold it up at the waist. This is why you've got the huge gap there at the back of the legs. We're going to fold this over like so. There we go. We're going to then fold this over as well, like so. And then very simply fold this. In fact, what I need to do, of course, I suppose I could leave the tank there, the head. No, I can't at all. Of course I can't. What am I talking about? I'm going to take the head. I'm going to fold this back, hide it behind there. And now you can see this is on a slide. So if I slide that into the middle, now fold these up either side. We've pretty much got some idea of the tank right there. And then on here, there's two holes at the front and there's two dowels there. So very simply attach that over there. Pop the missile back in. Perfect. There we go. Right, let's put him up here so you can we see him a little bit better? Does that help? No, it's better if I just hold it to the camera. So there we go. Lovely blue colour scheme. This obviously doesn't move around too much. Can you tilt it up and down? Not really. There's not much articulation on it, to be honest. But again, of course, if you wanted to, you can fire that missile. Great stuff. Right, what I'm going to do now then, transform him back, because I'm going to definitely be displaying him in robot mode. So let's take this bit off carefully and let's fold the arms out of the way. Bring the head around. The reason why I'm bringing the head around and sliding it over is because you can see here, that's where we're going to need to lift up the feet, the back of it. So if this was behind, it would just catch it straight away. So let's fold the legs out all the way. What's that? I thought it was a Takara stamp. All the way out. Fold at the waist over. Oh, there's the Takara stamp. Takara 2005. Fold it over there. Arms down. Turn the forearms round. Arms down. Turn the forearms round. And in fact, let's go back to Convoy. Let's take his head. Turn it around. Hide it behind there. Get this little flap there. Bring it over. And he's back to being Convoy. Right, there you go. I think, as I say, that's wow. I've got him to stand as well. I don't think there's much more to say about this ingenious little figure. He's very good. Let me know what you think of him. Let me know if you've seen him before. I know that Transformers UK collector, who used to collect RoboMasters, hadn't even seen this one, so It's been a real privilege to showcase this with you guys. Hope you enjoyed looking at him anyway. Let me know what you think, and of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.